I'm still awake. Don't worry about me, though. I'm perfectly happy sitting with you like this. I don't need constant stimulation, okay? I'm not a toddler. Honestly, I think this is my favorite part of days like these. Being in this quiet space, no distracting sound, just breathing in the rain. Feels almost like I'm being covered with a warm blanket, if that makes any sense. Yeah, yeah, like a comfortable feeling. I don't get that a lot with other people, so I love that I get that from you. Of course, that's a good thing. What do you mean? Are you tired? You look a little tired. You've been working hard so lately. I get it. I've seen how much you've been doing, the amount of little stressful things. Yeah, you do. Not like going through a move or anything, but that doesn't mean you're not doing a ton of other things. You pretty much have a task list every morning. God damn it. Even when earlier you said it had been a while since we had talked or hung out. It's okay. I understand you're busy. Jeez. Relax, alright? Just because I'm up doesn't mean you have to be. Okay? Sleep's good for you. I'll stop yapping. It's probably distracting, right? What? You like it when I talk? Really? I'm I'm glad. You did always have a thing for voices, huh? I'm teasing, teasing. Don't get mad, please. It's not like you ever like acted on hearing a good voice, but you'd always point it out. I feel like I was always there when we heard one. It's always been just me and you, hasn't it? Ever since we were young, it feels like we've always had this connection, I guess. This unbreakable bond. I know. People say that about their best friends all the time, but with us, it's different. Almost creepy, huh? Just like how we bounce off each other. Like, there's never an awkward moment when I'm with you. Never any silence or breaks in conversation. And even when there is silence, it never feels uncomfortable. I like being in silence with you. I was actually thinking about that the other day, about how lucky I am. Most people spend their entire lives searching for someone who truly understands them. Someone who sees every flaw, every imperfection, every hidden piece of their soul and loves it still anyway. But like we didn't have to search, really, huh? Kind of just ran into each other and almost like it happened by complete accident. But I think maybe it was just the universe saying something. Saying we were meant to meet. Is it weird that I believe in the universe? I'm not really religious and I don't even believe in superstition and that type of stuff. But For some reason, I always go back to the idea that everything is like how it was supposed to happen. We were meant to meet. I was meant to run over that nail and pop my tire. I was destined to get ice cream with you today. I like how when I say silly things, you always take them so seriously. You look at me like I'm talking about chemical engineering when I'm just yapping about some BS. You look so beautiful when you're sleeping. Hmm? No, no, just an observation. You know, I like to think out loud. It's just the moon is so bright, it's making you glow a little bit, like you're radioactive, even through all this rain. What's that? No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here, I promise. I told you I'd stay until you fell asleep. Then, even after you fall asleep, I'll be right here, watching over you, making sure nothing bothers you, making sure you have sweet dreams. Now, can I do that? I'm not sure. I just have my ways. The Sandman is in my contacts. Don't think too deep about it. You know, I notice a lot of things that other people don't. I don't think anyone else pays attention the way I do. Like how you have this tiny, almost invisible mark right below your eye, right here. I'm not sure what you got it from. If it was a birthmark or maybe an injury from a long time ago. You know, we've never talked about it, and to be fair, I never brought it up. But I like it a lot for some reason. Since it feels almost like something I only know about. Something not even your closest peers notice, even if they have. Maybe I'm living in a little delusion. But it's not only that. It's your breathing. I can tell how you're doing from how your chest rises and falls. Or even if you have this little habit you don't even realize, but you blink at different speeds depending on certain conditions. Like when you're sleepy, you pause for a split second at the end of your blink. Just like right now. I wish I had a map to plot them out. Like that map from Harry Potter. I totally forgot the name of, but wait, I actually can't remember the name of it. Oh my god. I'm gonna remember like at 3 a.m. tonight. You know what I mean? The secret answer key for myself. Just so I never forget anything. Today I noticed you were upset. You tried to hide it. You put on that smile you always do, but I saw right through it. It's because of the stress, isn't it? You were doing really good until you saw your coworker walking around. Then you seemed a little sad. Like you had been reminded of something painful. I know they're demanding you to work more and more than anyone should, with no compensation. Despicable. It's despicable, yeah. They're evil, I know it. I hate it when they do that. I hate seeing that beautiful light in your eyes dim even a fraction of a percent just because someone else was selfish and took advantage of your kindness. You're so precious, so incredibly precious. You shouldn't have to deal with people who don't appreciate you, people who don't see you the way I do. In fact, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. About how much better your life would be if you just cut out the noise. All those people who drain your energy, why do you even bother with them? They don't care about you, not really. Not like I do. I care about you so much it physically hurts sometimes. My chest tightens and I can't breathe. And the only thing that makes it stop is seeing your face. I have to keep a photo with me at all times of you in my wallet, just in case you're not around. People always ask me who it is in my wallet, and I don't know what to say. Someone important to me? That would be a hell of an understatement. You're shifting away a little. Don't do that. Come closer. Let me play with your hair. There we go. Isn't that nice? Just relaxing. We don't get to relax that often, so I really don't want to take a night like this for granted. Just letting me take care of you. You always try to be so independent. You never want anyone else's help. You do everything on your own. You say yes to any task brought upon you, and it must be exhausting. Doing everything on your own. Never letting anyone in. Even though you won't let me help you sometimes. In the background, I've been making sure you're protected, even when you don't realize it. I saw that guy talking to you the other day. The one who kept laughing and touching your arm. You looked so uncomfortable. He was so insistent, you just couldn't say no. I didn't like him. He had this arrogant look in his eyes and steal you. Like he could take my place. So, I had a little chat with him. Don't worry, I didn't do anything drastic. I just made it very, very clear that you were already perfectly happy and that his presence was unnecessary. He seemed to understand. Actually, he looked quite pale when I finished explaining it to him. I thought he would be bothering you again. You look surprised. Didn't I tell you before? I'd always protect you. Hmm? Did you think I was joking around? Saying it just to say it. I'd never do anything like that. When it comes to something like this, I take it very, very seriously. People might call it extreme. Some people might even use the word like obsessive, but they don't understand love. No, no, not real love. Real love consumes. It's like a fire, and everything in its path is its fuel. People have a misunderstanding of what it is. They treat it like this fading existence, like it's something to be looked at and thrown away. They love for weeks or even days at a time and then fall out. That's not how it really is. I know it all too well, how real love is. I know the risks and its dangers. Because it oftentimes can be dangerous, right? You're trembling a little. Are you cold? You should have said something. Yeah. You're halfway out of the blanket. Of course you're cold. Come here. You're looking at me differently now. Do you see me? No, 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 no. I mean, really see me. See who I am. I'm sorry if your eyesight was muddled before. But now you have a 4K version to really stare at, huh? Like one of them fancy TVs. And I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Waiting for the day you saw me beyond what I look like. I'm not just a friend or someone you developed feelings for, but didn't want to mess around or mess things up, and we're stuck in this limbo. It's not something silly like that. I belong to you. I'm yours and yours only. I've spent hours, days, weeks, even months studying you, memorizing the rhythm of your heartbeat, a song I play in my head over and over again. I keep your voicemails just to loop them. I've heard them so much I could reconstruct your palette if I needed to. I've drowned myself so that I may never think a thought outside of the bubble that's your life killed anything else. The distance between us, even when you go home for the night, even when you're just in the room next door, it's unbearable. It feels like someone is staring at my heart. It feels like someone is tearing my heart out of my chest, ripping it from my cage and smashing it on the ground in front of me. I can't stand the thought of being away from you, being separated from you for no reason, or God forbid being forced apart by some meddling third party. Some friend or jealous boy who comes along and puts poison in your head. That's why I've been taking steps to simplify your life. You might have noticed your phone hasn't been buzzing as much lately. Your friends haven't been reaching out as much. You thought they were just busy, didn't you? That just like you, they fill their days with lists and things to do. They could never be you. They aren't busy. I just helped them realize that you needed some space. That you were going through a lot and needed to focus on yourself. And by yourself, I mean us. Us. You don't think I'm some lost or confused soul, do you? That I don't understand my intentions. I'm perfectly aware of who I am, of what I'm doing. It's okay. Most people just write me off, saying I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm anything but sick. I'm perfectly healthy. I'm more healthy than anyone else. I know doing these things is selfish. I know doing these things might hurt people, but I can't find it in myself to care about you any less than I already do. As long as you're safe, as long as I can love you, I don't care for any of that. I don't care for any outside people or distractions. To hell with them. Don't cry. Please don't cry. I didn't do this to upset you. I did this because I love you. I did this to free you. Can't you see? Now you never have to worry about maintaining those exhausting relationships. You never have to put a fake smile for people who don't care about you. You only ever have to be yourself with me because I love you. I love the real you. No matter what that entails. I am all you need. I will cook for you. I will clean for you. I will listen to your problems and hold you when you're sad. I will be your friends, family, your lover, your entire world. If you don't want to, you never even have to leave this room. In a way, I'd prefer it if you didn't. I locked the door, by the way, and I have the only key. I see you eyeing the exit. I know it sounds scary right now. Change is always a little scary, but I promise you, once you accept this, once you stop fighting it and just surrender to how much I love you, it will be a pure bliss. It'll be like taking a drug, except there's no negative side effects. Imagine living in the most wonderful dream you've ever dreamt over and over and over again. That is the life you will live. I've already packed up your things from your apartment. Not even really to make it more at home for you here, but because it wasn't safe there. The lock on your front door was easy to break. Anyone could have gotten in. Anyone could have hurt you. The thought of it drove me insane. So I fixed it. I brought you here, to my place, where it's safe. The doors have 3 locks on each, and they're much, much more secure. Even the glass is reinforced and it won't be broken. You smell so good. Like vanilla and some sort of fruit. It's fresh. It's honestly delicious. If I could eat you up, I would. But then again, I don't want you gone. You're so tense. Relax. You're so tight, sweetheart. There's no point in fighting this. I think you know deep down that I'm not just that silly guy anymore. I mean, I kept who I was hidden for so long. Do you really think there's any oversights of my plan? It was a little difficult hiding who I truly am. I joked, made it seem like I'm this silly guy, you know? I never took anything seriously. I mean, I did, but I never let anyone know it. I tried to seem innocent. I tried to seem in bliss and like I was just the average guy hanging around. But I'm sorry for not being who I truly was for so long. For hiding from you and keeping this a secret. It hurt me just as much keeping up a double life, faking friends and feelings, being non-conspicuous and hiding amongst the rest. When did it start? Great question. Remember when we were kids and we made a pinky promise that we would be together forever? No, not exactly that pinky promise. That's not what made me this way, but it was around that time. Around that time that I fell for you. And almost right from the beginning, I knew I couldn't let anyone know how I felt. My love felt different from what I saw on TV or what other people talked about or experienced. At first, this felt wrong. Felt like I wasn't allowed to share or I'd be sent off to some prison. At that point, I decided to craft a persona that would let me hide it away. All the while, in the background, I would study you, learn your ins and outs. I know exactly how you like your coffee in the morning. I know your favorite movies. I know the exact temperature you like the room when you sleep. I know you better than you know yourself. How could any other love compare to my type of love? They can't. There's no comparison, no ifs and buts. This is the only proper way. It's a shame we shouldn't, huh? Not very many people get to experience a love like this. You are mine. Mine to love, mine to hold, mine to keep, mine. Your skin is so soft. You're trembling like a wet bird trapped in a cage. But this isn't a cage, my love. It's a nest. A warm, comfortable nest built entirely out of my devotion to you. You don't need to fly away. The sky is cold and cruel and full of people who will only break you, destroy you, use you like some sort of toy and throw you to the curb afterward. And then you'll only be ridiculed by the onlookers. People are cruel. Okay? They just follow the leader. They do whatever everyone else is doing. And so many people are hurt by it. So many crimes unpunished. So many people. People. I will never break you. In fact, I will encase you in resin so that you'll never have to fear a crack. Again, you're looking at the door. Please don't do that. It hurts my feelings when you look at the door. It makes me feel like my love isn't enough for you. And I can't love anymore, okay? I'll try. I'll try if you really want me to. I promise. My love is an ocean, and I'll drown you in it. For now, if you try to leave, I would have to stop you. And I really, really don't want to do that. I won't hurt you, but I will have to restrict you until you learn. That way no one gets hurt, you know? Not me, not you. That's it. Close your eyes. You were tired, remember? I know the revelation must have sent some adrenaline. You wouldn't be human if it didn't. But it doesn't mean your body isn't tired at all the same. You need to relax your mind. Some sleep will help you process, I promise. If we're lucky, you'll even dream of me, right? Maybe you'll realize the truth in your sleep and wake up a scholar. I love the way your chest rises and falls. It's so hypnotic. I could watch it for hours. In fact, I have. Many times. When you used to fall asleep on my couch during movie nights, I would stay awake just to watch you breathe. Some nights I would never sleep just to make sure I wouldn't miss a single second of it. I would match my breathing to yours, and now, and now. So we were perfectly in sync. Two bodies, one song. I've given up everything for you. My hobbies, my other friends, my career ambitions, they all faded into the background the moment I realized my true purpose in life was you. You are a religion to me, a private sect only I know. We only worship one God. I think you know who that is. And a God needs a loyal worshiper, someone completely devoted, someone who would kill for them, someone who would die for them. I would do both in a heartbeat. If you asked, I would do anything without hesitation. If anyone ever tries to take you from me, I would tear their world apart with my bare hands just to get you back. But we don't have to worry about that. Because I planned for literal years. Every little puzzle piece fell perfectly into place. I know this night might not seem like something so eventful, like there was a huge change, but I have a lot of stuff I need to complete before we leave. I know you might be thinking that I will trap you here forever, and I promise you that's not true. I would never do anything like that. I know how much you love this world, how much you love nature and animals, how much you get giddy whenever I bring up going out to different places. I could never take that away from you. That'd be the same as killing you. But for the time being, we need some time to process, to think things through, to come to a realization and establish what will transpire from that one. before we go back out in the world, before we assimilate and reconnect with friends. Listen, I've spent the better part of my life dedicated to loving you as I have. It would be unfair to expect you to match it in such a short amount of time. So maybe for a bit, it'll be a tad dull. We'll be in this room reading, watching TVs, drawing, or painting together. I mean, the upside is there's no work to worry about. No stress from being used as a puppet. Only job will be to fall for the new me, just as you did the old. I know you can do it again. You're amazing like that. You adapt and are so smart beyond belief. I doubt we'll be trapped here for long. And maybe to celebrate our hibernation, we can travel the world, see all the places you've talked about in the past, explore what we want with the knowledge that we're doing it together. I love you, darling. I look forward to the day where I hear echoed back. Um, Hi. That's it. Hello. Honestly. Mm-hmm. Uh, mm. Boo. What? What? I literally put in that tight part, just so you know, because you guys thought it was weird. Okay, whenever I said it on stream, so to prove that it's not weird, okay, I put it in so that it is not weird. Stop saying it's weird, okay? It's really not. You guys are tripping, alright? Yeah, nasty lag though. Fuck. I was so worried that was gonna happen. I wasn't reading chat the whole time, but I will go back and watch the stream and listen to chat. I did try for this one. Okay, I had this idea in my head of like, of like, of like, um, like a double life type thing, right? And I kind of wish I didn't write this at all for this stream, because I'm gonna go over a little bit of lore of writing, right? Because we were super kind to you, Trust. Were you making fun of me? I'm sorry. It was good, no lie, but I was CTFU. What's CTFU? Why are you still whispering? I don't know. But cracking the fuck up. But like Twitch were mean, we were nice. I see. Of course, I can always trust YouTube chat. But because I can't add in any like sound effects or anything like that, what happened is when I initially wrote this script, it sounded a lot more short and sweet, right? Where it was about 1900 words. Okay? That's it. That's like 18 minutes. That was like 18 minutes, right? That's not long enough, okay? So what I ended up doing was for like 2 hours, I just went back, scrolled through the script a ton. Because to be fair, I have to read it a lot over and over just so I get it locked in my head so I don't mess up. but I just added in different paragraphs, right? So that's why it kind of sounded like, I feel like, to me, even while reading it, it feels like there was points where like I added in stuff, but it kind of felt like, whenever you're in you're writing like an essay and you need to add in fluff. That's what it kind of felt like. But I guess at a certain point, I just was like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna let the story like be a big thing. I'm just gonna let it be like a sleep aid type thing. I don't know, just something. And I did really want to do a super Yandere character because I haven't done one of those in a while. You know what I mean? I haven't done like anything that's like super, super Yandere-esque, I guess, in a while. So I decided to do that. It was really good. Thank you. Thank you. Jin waffling confirmed. What does waffling mean? And by the way, by the way, I was not looking at chat. Okay. I was not looking at chat the entire time. Because if I look at chat, I'm gonna laugh. Like, even in the beginning, I had to lock in, okay? The reason why it took so long for me to, like, start the actual stream was because I was... I literally... I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Live? This is crazy. Live? Are you kidding me? So then eventually, once I started actually reading, I did actually lock in. That's okay. You were focused so well. Thank you. Bro had a laundry bag over his screen. Literally, yeah. I can't believe you didn't laugh a single time. Yeah. If you had the chat on, you probably would have laughed. Yeah. Bro, you didn't take long at all. I know. But I really wanted this to be like an hour. I don't know why I had a like delusion in my head when I was writing it that I should do it for an hour. I should write an hour-long script. But it took... I couldn't do it. I was writing for so long, and I remember I'd like go through and I control shift C it, right? And it was 3,200 words, and I was like, what? How is it only 3,200 fucking words? I've been writing this for literally ever, bro. I had the Sandman's number on my phone. Did you giggle while writing that? Yeah, there's a few things I added that I was like, these are gonna be pretty funny. Be pretty cool. The Sandman's number on my phone. I like that one. I also like the palette one. That was really cool. That what's it called? The like, I memorized your voice so much that I could reconstruct your palette. I don't know why, but I thought that was really poetic, and I really liked that. Kind of creepy, but you like the tight one? Yeah, I did. This is my first impression of your serious ASMR, by the way. This isn't normally how my serious ASMRs are, to be honest. It's something more egg-like, I guess. Doesn't egg do? What did that even mean? Which one? Don't say... It's not weird. Reconstruct your palate, like the top of your mouth, like the roof of your mouth. Silly Billy VT came in too. Oh, no way. The way I missed the entire thing. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I did not. That's not what I said. That's literally... It is... Okay. I'm just trying to prove that it's not weird, okay? Now, whenever okay, that's something I say all the time. That's something I say all the time in real life, right? Whenever I get done with the gym, I say that. That's like a thing I say. And now, whenever I say it, you, I think in my head that it's weird now. I used to not think in my head it was weird, and now I think it's weird. You guys ruined it for me. Yes. Sorry, the first live I attended and not sure what's happening. Not like a usual live. Yes, I say that. Yeah, because that's what it... Oh my god. I'm not answering. I know what they think it means, okay? I know what they think they're gonna bro's gonna Yes, I am. I am going around calling people tight, okay? Did you finish your book, Nick? No, I haven't actually worked on it at all since that stream. Just say sore. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna remove it from my vocabulary. You guys win. Don't Google it, Ashley. Stop. Can you guys hear that, by the way? Could you hear the notification? I think I muted them, but I still hear them. The follow, someone just followed. You hear the notification? We can't hear? Okay, good. No? Alright. In the beginning? Yeah. I had it muted. Bro heard me follow. I did. We can't on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I have my desktop audio muted. So, I don't get it. Why didn't you finish the book, Nook? I just haven't had time. I hadn't had time. Yesterday, I locked myself in my room just to create scripts. Create this script, and I did the um the CEO boss one for Patreon. I did that yesterday too. Hi Jin, hello, how are you? I'm good. Convert stream into book nook. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end it soon. Just to end it. Damn, Jin, went back to the prison for this one. Yeah, literally. Why is YouTube chat so nice? They're not nice. You're just mean. You're just mean. That's it. What was the stream about? I did a ASMR. Pope, what the fuck? I like how yeah. And oh yeah, look at this. Guys. It I finally got YouTube chat to appear on my screen too. So now YouTube chat appears. Jan is the biggest meanie. Literally a lie. That's a lie. I am not. I am not. No. You can't make me beg because I turned it off right now. What is that? It just says redeem. Oh, the highlight, yeah. He's neglect us. No, I don't. I don't neglect you guys. I have the impression that Jin is a softie. No, I'm hard. That one I do understand why that would be taken outside of context. I fucking. Hey, you know what? You know what, actually? I actually don't like the clip command. Okay, I don't like the clip command. You know why? Because all it does is it clips, but the title of the clip is all just the stream, right? Like it's the stream. I wish it would be like if you did the clip command, it would be like, oh, what do you want to title it? And then you type in the title in chat, and then whatever the next message you send would title it, right? I feel like that'd be a lot better. Can we change it? I don't think you can. I've never seen any clip command like work where you can title it differently, you know? It just auto clips, right? Bro, why is it vibrant, tasty, axe, Asian glow? What? What does that mean? Wait, the link? Wait. Wait, what? Why? it does say that. Look in the hyperlink. It says clips.twitch.tv Vibrant Tasty Axe Asian Club. I don't get it. And this one is Modern Peaceful Waffle Lit Fam. What is going on? Jin took away our rights? What? What the fuck does that mean? Honestly, that is my second live I watch. That is by you, my third one ever, and I love it. Oh, thank you. I do recognize that you've only been here twice. I've only ever seen your name a few times. Jin enslaves us? No I don't. No I don't. Jen, you should definitely go back right now and read some of the chats from earlier when you were in character. Should I look back on stream? Hold on. Oop. Okay, let's go to a random point. This is 20 minutes in. Okay. Like a wet bird. What fuck ass simile is this? Like a wet bird can't fly. That's what do you mean? What how is that confusing? In resin? You resin? What is wrong with resin? What is wrong with resin? I don't understand. What is wrong with resin? Resin was crazy though. How is that crazy? How's that crazy? How's resin crazy? Jen, I love this. I was in heaven. Please don't ignore this. Also, I don't think anything you said was weird. What's resin? Like, it's like a... Oh, fuck. It's kind of hard to explain. Resin. Like tree sap? Why is Twitch chat trying to kiss each other? It's all it... You guys aren't even making fun of me. You guys are just... It's just YouTube chat fighting Twitch chat. Jen, stop with the extended metaphors. I like metaphors. Metaphors are cool. Wait, what? This is from YouTube chat. His ability to lock in despite his ADHD? I don't have ADHD. I'm perfectly capable of locking in all the time. I don't have, allegedly, no, it's not allegedly, I don't have ADHD. Debatable. What does that mean? Sometimes I lock in and I lock myself in my room for literally 6 hours straight, writing scripts and editing videos. I don't think someone with ADHD could do that. ADHD recognizes one another. What? Diddler Jen. All right. Why is he looking at my chest? My chest? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Like breathing! Like breathing! You guys are so perverted! Why did you clip that? Just Monica asked Jen. Not dealing with you is a 9 to 5. Dang. Dang. Wait, what did I say here? Why is Aura just spamming random letters? What is this? I didn't even say anything crazy. What the hell? Why is he flabbergasted like he didn't raise us like this? I didn't raise you guys like this. We are all sus. Yeah, yeah, that's true. How did how did I how did I raise you guys not to be like this? Okay? Especially okay, yeah, that's kind of true. I'm actually surprisingly tame compared to the one and only Andy and Lele stream. Yeah, that's true. People were going nuts during that one. Why am I getting slandered? You know. Alright, guys, it's been an hour since I started stream. Was fun. Was fun. Should I end it here? I think I should. Probably. I'm gonna end. Thank you guys for stopping by. I do appreciate you guys listening in. Of course, this stream will be up on, um, it will be up on YouTube, right? Let me raid someone, by the way. But it'll be up on YouTube. However, I will also have, I will re-record it and put it onto, something else too. Let me go same category. Go same category. Let me do like another. Never mind. You know what? I'm just not gonna raid. Actually, it's not like anybody fucking my size, dude. Yeah, whatever. Random channel. Anyways, I will have it back onto the Patreon for like not a super bad rendition. I'll like read it good and stuff like that. But anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate everybody stopped by today. That's about it. All right, bye bye.